Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Midnight Magic. It is I, that villain Jay, for another wonderful night. We have a very special treat for you tonight. Exceptionally special treat. Zendikar has released, everyone. It is here with all of its magic and frills and weird mechanics and all kind of crazy stuff. So, as promised, we do have a bunch of packs to open. Maybe we want to get to them first before we do the deck. Maybe we want to build the anticipation a little bit. I don't know. Let's take a look at tonight's deck, though, before we get to the pack openings. Because you might have clicked for the pack openings, but I want you to see this deck. What we're working with tonight is something I've been working for with a while, and it does have new Zendikar cards in it. We're talking about Double Dragon. What is Double Dragon? Well, it's a classic game from late 80s, early 90s on the NES, in case you were wondering. But that's not what we're talking about. Why is this Double Dragon? Well, I am also from the late 80s, early 90s, so I thought it was a funny name. But what it is everything is double strike, or everything is a dragon. Hence, Double Dragon. So what do we got? We got Footfall Crater. This is a mono red speed burn. We're going to try to really mess him up fast with this guy. I've had a lot of success with this. Made it about halfway through Diamond 3, really ripping people up. And then I was trying some other decks and I went back a little bit. But so Footfall Crater. It's cycling, it has haste, and it has trample. Very important. Shock. I shouldn't have to explain what shock is. It's one line of text. Shadowspear. There's a reason we have Shadowspear. Well, we want to get rid of those hexproof and indestructibles, number one. But we also want to get some artifacts on the board. And lifelink is helpful too. Careless Celebrant. Underrated card in my opinion. This punishes you for killing it. Does 2 damage, which means that it can take on a 4/4, toughness 4 blocker and kill him. For 2 mana, killing a 4/4, it's not bad. Chandra's Pyreling. When somebody takes damage, guess what? He turns into a beast. He gains 1, and he also gains double strike. Hence, Double Dragon. Fire Prophecy. 3 damage, and we get some card control. You can't beat it. Go for Blood. Cycling. When we want to get rid of a big card, we use Go for Blood. We make somebody attack somebody else. Now this is interesting to pair with Careless Celebrant because we can hit him for 2 damage, Careless Celebrant dies, and then we can do 2 damage to somebody else. So we can really do a lot with Go for Blood. Gadrak. Why do you think we have artifacts? Because of Gadrak. He's a great early blocker, and he also generates treasure tokens when stuff dies. And as you can see, with Go for Blood and with Careless Celebrant and stuff like that, stuff's gonna die. So we're gonna generate those tokens. Spelleater Wolverine, another underrated card, especially for a common. If you're running mono red, it's not hard to get instants and sorceries in your graveyard, especially when some of them even have cycling on them. So he gets a 3/2 double strike, not bad. Heraldic Banner. What are we doing? We're pumping up all red. Of course we are. And we're adding a little bit of mana on turn 3, so turn 5 we can play a 5. Turn 4 we can play a 5 mana drop. Leyline Tyrant. This is a mythic rare. I saw this guy and I said to myself, this is my guy right here. Leyline Tyrant. I'm about Leyline Tyrant. We don't lose any unspent red mana as steps and phase ends. And when Leyline Tyrant dies, we can pay any amount of red mana. When we do, it deals that much damage to a target. So this punishes you. This punishes you for killing him, especially if you have plenty of mana available. So they really need to think twice about doing that. Oop. And he is a new guy, and he is a dragon. Torbran. Let's just up the power. Why not? You know what I mean? Double vision. When we're casting those instant sorceries, let's really up the power. You know what I mean? And of course we have Terror of the Peaks. We have Terror of the Peaks. What is Terror of the Peaks? Yeah. Anything touching him, additional 3 life to cast, and anything coming out into the board deals its power to any target we want. 5/4 for a 5-drop dragon. Pretty good. We have 22 mountains because we do have 2 mana generators in here, and nothing is too expensive. I am disconnecting a whole bunch here, so let me just make a quick adjustment to my internet. Alright, sorry about that little glitch there, guys. Yeah, so we have Terror of the Peaks, 22 mountains. We do have some more ways to generate life. And guess what? There's 2 of each type of dragon that we have in here, which means that it's a double dragon. There's a lot of different ways you can play this. I'm also probably going to make a few iterations of this occasionally. What I'm looking for is a fun little Iron Krang, I was spelling it wrong, Iron Krang feat. This is something you can throw in there if you want to really generate the mana up. So you could use this instead of Double Vision. Maybe we'll try that build later. You know what, let's throw them in the sideboard. You could use that. You could use the classic. It's a little bit expensive, and I didn't think it really filled thematically. You could use Fiery Emancipation. We could add that into the sideboard. Anything you want to get that damage up. There's a lot of different ways you can kind of build off the bones of this deck. It's a mono red, real hard burn deck. So yeah, let's see it in action. Let's see it in action. Let's see if I can't. Let's see if I can't get a little bit of action with this guy. And before we start the game, let me just insert myself, as I forgot to earlier, to let you know that my book, An Epic Fantasy's Tale, is on sale right now for free. Link in the description. If you're interested, check it out. It is free, the first book of a 3-book series. Do not forget to like and subscribe, or the like and subscribe will get you. If you're already subscribed, well then, welcome to the villains, welcome back. And also, don't forget to add me on Twitch, where we do stream nightly at twitch.tv/thatvillainj. Now back to the party. Let's get this good money. Let's get this good money and burn some guys. Static in the background again. I thought I had it licked. Let me adjust something here. Let me turn the sensitivity down just a hair. Is that any better? Part of it could just be my computer fans too. The mic is very close to my computer. Still there a little bit. That's not good. I can't seem to. I don't know why it all of a sudden popped up. It's very strange. Because my other videos don't have it, and all of a sudden it was just like, yeah, it's time for static. And I'm trying to make Arduino work. Not Arduino. I'm trying to make Audacity work, and Audacity just will not work no matter what. Because I have no problem post-processing it. I'll just cut the static out in afterwards, but every time I try to load a file with Audacity, it just will not work. Still there? Let me turn the sensitivity down a little bit more. Yeah, but I still know it's there and it bothers me. he's going by. My decline. I mean, if it's minute, like if you have the volume turned cranked all the way up and you can hear some clicks, I mean, I don't really mind that. But for the average, even listening at 80, if it's fine, I don't really care. But when it's real noticeable, I did some pre-recording earlier and it was not doing it. All right, so let's do this. Ooh, there we go. There we go. I'm feeling a little better about this. I don't know what he's got going. I think this is a blue-white Azorius Flyers here. We'll see. This is a new one. Let me take a look. This is a kicked one that boosts out, it's for your kicker decks. It makes griffins and drakes and crap. So this guy just has a kicker deck, basically. Tap up to 2 target creatures. I don't really see how that's useful. It's his turn and they're flying, so attach it. He's got a utility knife on that one, so he can attack me for 3. I'm going to go for blood on him with Careless Celebrant and then burn the other guy up. And then go nuts. So let us... yeah, I mean, maybe. He hasn't played anything else relevant yet, so let's get Spelleater Wolverine out. So this is how we deal with guys right here. Oh, he died? He died? Oh, what about him? They're dead too? Oh, that's a shame. That's the twofer right there. Or you could even call it a double kill. You get it? Because it's double dragon. Because if you did a double kill. Yeah, that's pretty good. Whoa! Let's see here. Gadrak. And let's equip him. And let's hit the crazy go nuts button. It's gonna do a lot of damage. Yeah, I really wasn't expecting mill. Maddening Cacophony, I guess, is a huge mill. Just a mega mill. And I'm pretty sure he's dead. So there's Skyclave something. Exile, 1 target non-land, non-token permanent. Don't think that's really going to matter. If I draw a burn card, it's really not going to matter. He's going to gain 2 life. Ooh, Footfall Crater will work just fine. Auto pay. Yeah. Counter spell. Doesn't really matter. You probably should have saved that. Let's put that out. And let's equip you with this. And let's hit the crazy go nuts button. He's got no cards in his hand, so I'm not sure what the plan is here. Oh yeah, that's. There we go. So just burn him up. That's the idea anyways. Just burn him up. Just absolutely set them on fire, burn them, roast them in dragon fire. It doesn't matter how you do it. Doesn't matter how you want to say it. Put that pressure on them and burn them. All right, so now that we got our first nut out of the way there, what do we say we do a little pack opening? A little pack opening action here. Bust into those packs. Got a lot of packs. All right. So, in case you guys don't know yet, this is the secret code, is play Zendikar. You will get 3 packs. Yeah, play Zendikar. It's not that easy to guess. You know, obviously, play Zendikar. Pretty much what you thought. So, let's do it, shall we? We're probably going to open our cache, too. I already cracked the egg, because as soon as you log in, the egg cracks, so let's get going. And I do them one at a time. I like to savor it. Coveted prize. Got some wilds. Malakar Blood Priest, very good. Already working on a vampire deck. There's a lot of good commons, actually, believe it or not. And there's plenty of good vampires, which I like to see. Allied Assault, Shadow Stinger, Vampire Rogue, Soul Shatter. Pretty good, pretty good. Alright, here we go. Dreadworm. He's a landfall worm. A lot of landfall worms. Ooh, okay. The bonus land there. That's a good green-white bonus land. Doing something real different with the land. Okay, some more wilds. Journey into Oblivion. That's funny. That's a funny card right there. Korham Chronicler. Merfolk. Yeah, Merfolk are back. Used to have a lot of good Merfolk back in the day. Ooh, Malakar Rebirth. Okay. I like that. And that's the Malakir Mire, too. That's the bonus land. Scion of the Swarm. Excellent, excellent. Oh, and a rare card. Alright, let's keep it going, keep it going. Insect Horn Raise, Low Mace's Domination. Another Malakir Blood Priest. Inscription of Insight. Not bad. I got a bunch of bonus lands in my egg crack, so I didn't need to do too much. Another Merfolk. Maybe we're seeing a blue-green Merfolk emerge deck for the future. Oh, this counts as all of them for our adventuring group. Alright, so that's good. Okay, there goes our extra uncommon. Brushfire Elemental, that's a good one. Tangled Veil, it's another inscription. Okay. About halfway through here. Let's see here. Skyclave Cleric, Skyclave Basilica, that's nice. Alright. There's a big boy. Clerics, a lot of clerics. I don't know if you've seen, but you can make a whole cleric deck. You can make a whole warrior deck. There's a lot of different things you can do on here. Palaka Cavern, another Scion of the Swarm. Okay, so that's four of them. Yeah, I was looking at Party Mechanic earlier. I think that I should be able to do it. And if it's something, like I said, my first instinct is that they are... Oh, okay. There's a Nisa of the Shadow Bow. She's got a little black mana going on. I guess the breakup with Chandra made her drift to the dark side a little bit. But they're going to Forgotten Realms a little bit later in the season. So I think that the party mechanic is going to be very important going forward. I think they're going to follow it. Thwart the Grave. Okay. Roosted Drake. There's Roosted Drakes. That's the one that we were fighting earlier. Whenever Wayward Guide Beast deals combat damage, return a land you control to its owner's hand. Weird. I guess to trigger landfall over and over again if you need the land. Demon's Disciple. Excellent. There's the Carburet Plateau. Oh, there she blows. There she blows. Okay, there's the warrior deck build up right there. That's what we're going for. Null Priest of Oblivion, definitely. We want her for the vampire deck. Alright, let's get these cards open. Let's get these packs open. Springtime Cleric, a Beast, Elf Cleric, another Scorch Rider. Okay. Alright, well, Wizard. As long as there are 4 or more instant sorceries. Alright, so let's keep going. Skyclave Geopede, Ravager's Mace, I actually like that. It's not a bad one. Blood Beckoning's not bad either. Let's see what we got here. Ancient Greedmorn, Mythic Rare. You may play lands from your graveyard. If a land entering the battlefield causes a triggered ability of a permanent trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. So that is your big boy landfall banger right there. That is the guy that if you want to bang out some landfalls, that's your guy right there. And here he's binding. And our last pack, let's take a look. Get another rare from that. Merfolk Wizard. And we got the white. The green. Oh god, it's late. The blue island, blue and black land there. Alright. Pretty good draw there. So let's take a look at the decks. Up my mythic rares a little bit. I was running low on rares. Does anybody else have the problem where they have plenty of mythic rares and not enough rare cards? Woof, look at all those cards. Look at all those new cards. Absolutely. So, yeah, I think that's a common problem. I just don't craft as much mythic rares as the thing is, mythic rares are like good for like one specific thing, and then like the workhorse cards that you need like 4 of, they always end up being rares. Like that's what your deck is gonna swing around, is the rares, not the mythics. But it's a common problem to have. All right, so let's get going back into the game here, guys. That was a fun little diversion. We got our things open. We don't have the battle pass yet. I'm waiting to get that 50 extra gems to get it for free. So let's get the Double Dragon going again. All right. Yeah. Mythics always do feel like the icing and not the cake. They're the extra spice that makes life nice. If you are just crapping out mythics, if your deck is just all mythic rares, something is wrong. You're either just trying to jank people to death, something is wrong there. Exactly, ramping to Ugin, which, as we all know, that's what this game is actually called. I know it says Magic Arena when you load it up, but the game is actually called Ramp to Ugin. A lot of people don't know that. It comes as a surprise to a lot of people that the game is called First to Ugin, and just who can get out Ugin the fastest is the goal of the game, And alright, so what do we want to do here? Alright. Who do we gotta kill? I want to save that shock to trigger Chandra. It's Pyreling. And I want Anointed Cloister dead, because I don't want him to pay that. I think I'll hit Bootnipper first. I think I'm going to toss Double Vision for right now. Yeah, that was a good move. And then I'm going to go in. Faith's Fetters. So, I'm not really worried about that. He wasted that on an early card, really, in my opinion. So we're going to... Should we cycle Go for Blood, or should let's just put out the Careless Celebrant, and I'll just hit the next button there. I've got a lot of removal in my hand right now, and the Leyline Tyrant, so he doesn't have his Priest of the Heavens out, which is what I'm worried about. But I can. There's Indulging Patrician. Okay. I'm not too worried about him. I can kill Indulging Patrician too. I can actually kill all of them. Hopefully this is a mana. Let's get my deck counter out. Alright, my turn. It is not a mana, but it is useful. Let's do this. So I think he's going to pump him, and before that triggers, I'm going to hit him with the shock, because I want him to waste all that mana pumping. Oh, he didn't pump. He played Griffinary instead. Liliana, interesting. Each player discards a card. He would lose 3 life to do that. So who do I want to discard? I think Go for Blood. Yeah, he's not getting too much in his hand, but that made Spelleater Wolverine more powerful. So let's get him out. Let's get him out. Because next turn we should be able to do something. Let's go after her. He hasn't drawn well. And I'm waiting on that last mana. Or another Face Fetters. Okay. Okay, fine. Discard a card. Unfortunately, it's going to have to be Shock. This Fire Prophecy is more powerful. There's that. Let's see how he plays this. Oh, he's just going to let me gain more life again. Alright, Tavern Swindler is a hell of a gamble there. He only has 1 card in his graveyard. We got to discard Fire Prophecy because we need Thane, because that's really going to up the amount of damage. Yeah, I never really see too much of a reason to play Tavern Swindler. It's too much on chance. Way too much on chance. He did not read Torbran very well. I mean, it's a coin flip. I know it's tempting, but people don't like probability. Yeah, it's not Hearthstone. Well, they're trying to make it Hearthstone. These guys want to play Hearthstone decks like Ugin. Ugin is a Hearthstone card. It doesn't require you to interact with your opponent. It's just who can get out that thing and hit the button quick enough. I mean, it kind of turns into a game of who's ever faster. Part of my problem with Hearthstone, like I said, is you don't interact with the other player very much. You're kind of just doing your own thing. until something else happens. He wants me to block. Oh, I thought he was gonna try to surprise me and be like, haha, you didn't know he was big. But I'm not that stupid. Yeah, Historic is just a mess of who can get there fastest. I think that's, you know, how fast can you get Oro out? Return creature card from the graveyard. So I have nothing in the graveyard, and all he has is those. And I think he's gonna be almost completely out of commission by the time that happens. So we're gonna switch that to him. Yeah, I do have Castle Ambereth. I knew he was going to go for the double block. I knew he was going to go for the double block. He couldn't resist. Oh, he did decide not to go for it. Yeah, he went for it. Did not pay off. Alright, I just got to stop drawing mana, and I think I'm in pretty good position here because he's low on cards. Oh, he gets to mutate. He got the Death Touch. So he does not control any red sources, so I'm not sure why he wanted that. It's just going to do 4 damage. It's not that big of a deal. So there's Spelleater Wolverine. And we're going to attack with this. Let it hit him and turn. So I will let that Leyline Tyrant die, but the Leyline Tyrant, in his death, I can play as much red mana as I want and do direct damage. So the goal is to hit him with it, even if it dies, with the trample, and then he will get 6 more. Not sure why he's just throwing that out there, but okay. It's just a way of feeding me life, I guess. Oh, I'll lose 3, but I'll gain 5, so I don't really understand the logic behind that. Oh, I guess he does gain the Griffin, so... Alright, another Spelleater Wolverine. So we want to send him in and him in. Oop, not smart, man. I guess he can always just bring it back next turn, so not too big of a deal, I guess. But it does count for him bringing it back, so he can't bring back something else. This is going to be a long, slow slog here. This is going to be a long, slow game here. Because he does not really understand what is going on. I just need something to break the... I need, I don't really care about it doing 4. I will kill Torbran, though. Nah, I'll let him go through. I don't really care. I just need to draw the right card to get things moving here. So, what do we need to get rid of? Nothing yet. What I really want is a Gadrak or a Terror of the Peaks. Or a Double Vision. Double Vision would be fine too. So he's pumpable. He's pumpable. He might have a pump in his hand. Gains lifelink until the end of turn. Does he have enough to give it indestructible? Yeah, he does. So he's going to give that lifelink. Do we want to block anything? I don't think we do. I think he's got a pump card in his hand. Yeah, it could use a little bit of card draw, but I do have the cycling cards. I'm just not drawing any of them. Okay, so now we can put a little bit of damage down. So we did lose this one. Was not getting the right draws, and he locked us out pretty quick. And I was unable to get to his Liliana before she triggered, which really was just putting me in a cycle of him bringing back cards. And I just could not pull the cards that I needed. Double Vision would have been great. Some more creatures would have been great. I just kept pulling mana and shocks. So let's take a look. Let's go under the hood and see if we can't tweak anything around here. What does chat say? Chat says thrill of possibility. It did work once, but honestly, it's not pulling its weight. The main reason that I had it was because of Double Dragon, so it was really just for the joke. But obviously, if it's negatively affecting us at this point, not a good idea. I think what we could use is... What could we use? What could we use? Embercleave wouldn't be bad. What's Bonecrusher? Bonecrusher Giant. Yeah, that's not too bad. Embercleave or Bonecrusher, which do you think? What do you think? Embercleave or Bonecrusher? Let's look at our sideboard. Ironcrag Feet might not be a bad idea. We have Fire Emancipation in there. So, let's add him to the sideboard. And let's look at Ember. Whoops, spelled it wrong. There's Cather Embereth. I don't really like Castle Embereth. There's Embercleave. Add him to the sideboard. Yeah, so we will add the Bonecrusher. We definitely, I think that is the way to go. So let's up him a little bit. Take him out of our sideboard. Put him in our deck. Done. Alright, so like I said, this is kind of the bones, if you can excuse the small pun, of the way to do things. It definitely works. And it is especially effective against certain types of decks that require a lot of creatures. Ooh, that is a smooth draw. Look at that. Oh, you like to see that. Look at that. I just want to take a picture of it. I don't even want to play. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect hand means I'm going to get my ass stomped in 3 turns. No, don't say that, Jay. You're the villain. Heart of the cards. Heart of the cards. We got this. Oh yeah, that's also when you get a perfect draw and you're like, oh, I'll kill him in 5 turns. They're like, well, better concede after putting a land down. Also, our cat isn't properly aligned. That'll definitely help right there. We'll get our cat right. Pack leader. So we'll put out Spelleater Wolverine and see if he's ready to lose pack leader. No, he's not. I am ready to burn pack leader, though. I'll burn him for him. Ooh, I get to do the coveted double burn. The coveted double burn. Oh, yeah. Well, might as well do the coveted double burn. I love that combo. And then whatever else he puts out, I'll burn up. I'm just going to not let him have anything on the board. Even if he puts a 5/5 out, I'll burn it up. Generous Stray. That I'm not too worried about. Alright, Leyline Tyrant. Okay. So next turn, if he has 2 blockers out, I am going to burn and burn. That way that Spelleater gets double strike. He has no blockers. I can hit him for 4 and 6, which will be 10. And I think at that point he'll probably roll. He's thinking right now. I mean, that's assuming that I both have those cards. He doesn't burn me up. Oh yeah, he's going to roll. I'm going to burn everybody. Oop. Now I'm really going to burn everybody. Because I'm mad. Yeah, do your 1 damage. That's what you do. Alright, everyone dies now. You die. And you die. Oh, he goes into exile, and now, hey, Tanu. There he is. Okay, so that is going to be 6. Where's Burl? That's what I want to know. Hit that concede button, buddy. It's right up here. You just hit that little gear. Oh, he's going to shatter on me. It is not going to matter. It is not going to matter at all. Ooh. He's coming up with some answers here. Coming up with some answers. Guess he was just land stuck. Alright, so Footfall Crater. Hold off. Yeah, Felidar Retreat is a lot of cash. Felidar Retreat will make a lot of problems for me. Deals damage. You gain life. Okay, resolve. So we're going to go for him, and then we're just going to fill him off with one of those. So I just need a shock. If I can just top deck a shock, I can win here. I think. Or just another dragon, that'd be good. Oh, that'll work too. Probably should have done it. Should have done it on the actual, on him. But then he would have just blocked it, so. Destroy target. Oh, all I have is... I don't really care about that. There's another Pyreling. No attacks. Oof, those lands are gonna kill me. Got no real way to deal with enchantments. Alright, so we gotta kill Rambunctious Mutt and block one of those. Actually, no, we're just... he doesn't have trample, so it doesn't really matter. Torbran. No attacks. If he has a land, we're gonna lose. Oh, we're gonna lose anyways. Oh wow, man, top decked a land. Yeah, I don't know how we fucked that one up, honestly. How did we get that? How did we lose that? Why couldn't we just break that knife off in him? Very strange. Very strange. Let's try one more time. This video is getting a little long, but it is a whatchamacallit release video. Well, if I would have gone face with the Bonecrusher, he would have still had a blocker, so I would have gone in with a 2/3 Pyreling and with double strike, but it didn't have trample, so it would have popped. It would have popped the blocker. It would have been the same. I ran out of gas, and he hit his. I had him down to 4, and I was at 20, and he just crawled his way back up. It did not help that he main decked a plummet. I mean, who's expecting that? You know. Alright, so we can go wild here in a minute. We can absolutely eat this dude alive. No attacks. End turn. Yeah, I mean, who knew that my main dragon was just going to get absolutely crushed right away? My turn. Okay, so what we want is this. And then we want this. That's how that's supposed to work. There's Thassa. There's Gadrak. I think we just want to do this again. We're just going to go ahead and take our W. So that was a 4-rounder there, because the dude was sleeping on me. That's what the deck can do. When it feels like it. when it feels like it and they're not main decking plummet. So that's what the deck can do. Since that was so fast, I will do another one, and that'll be it for tonight. Because I gotta edit this thing down. Ephemia, the cacophony. Okay. I don't know why he didn't put a blocker up. He was just like, oh, I have 10 life, and he has 2 double strikers on the board. Yeah, I mean, he's got to be wondering about that too. He'd be like, man, I main deck plummeting at work. Now, is it just me, or does this background look really weird? So he's got mana generation. What are we, ramping to Ugin? Ramping to Uro, ramping to Ugin here? Alright, so what do we want to do here? I think I want to do this. No, I don't want to do that yet. Let's just get Leyline Tyrant out. Oh, it's the back of a turtle. Oh, it is. It's a giant space turtle. Oh my god. It is a shit. Look how low res it looks. Like, it's like all muted and muddled. Like, well, everybody goes after Leyline Tyrant, I'll tell you what. Oh, he did it again. Look at that. What are the chances of that? Gotta get rid of Thorn Mammoth, but I don't think I have enough juice right now to do it. So, put him out. Another basic land card. Another basic land card. No blocks. I'm gonna cycle this, I don't need it. And it's a mana, wonderful. Yeah, I smell Ugin all the way. I smell Ugin all the way. Kongla, that'll do. That's game. Alright, so quick one in the end there. But I'm out of gas for the night. Not a good night, to be honest. I was actually whipping ass with this deck before, but of course, as soon as the cameras turn on, we start losing. But I'll post it anyways. Because it does work, believe it or not, when it feels like cooperating and other people aren't watching. It's one of those things. It's like trying to pee when someone's standing behind you. As long as somebody's watching, it's not going to work. So, but yeah, it was a fun night tonight. Could have been more fun if we would have gone on a killing streak, but unfortunately we did not. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell me your thoughts on the new Zendikar. Tell me what cards you think are underrated, what cards you think should be played, what cards should I be crafting with my wilds that I got. Let me know what you think, and I will see you guys again tomorrow.